MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 now of the American League Championship Series between the Boston Red Sox and the Houston Astros. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
Well, I think this series has played out exactly how we expected it to. At 2-1, it's been tightly contested, back and forth. We've got two teams worthy of being here, and I think this will go at least 6 games before it's all said and done.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Houston Astros.
And briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who'll get the ball here in this one. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed. Talking to the manager before the game, he focused on the fact that they have a pass the baton mentality. Everything's flowing for this lineup. Chance to score a lot of runs.
Charlie Morton is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, Charlie Morton is an interesting guy. Kind of turned his career around a few years ago when he decided to change his arm angle to that of Roy Halladay, the former Blue Jays and Phillies pitcher. Overpowering fastball at times would sink 92 to 95 miles an hour, sweeping slider and the changeup. The key is he needs that sinker, that 2-seamer, to throw it early on in the strike zone.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Next up for the Red Sox, Andrew Benintendi. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Temperature here at game time, 61 degrees. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In for a strike, it's 1-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Kemp is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out. Here's J.D. Martinez. In prior outings against Charlie Morton, he's got 4 hits and 10 at-bats. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corner.
He is, D-Row, and this.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. No score. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, look out for Josh Reddick. He had a 4-hit game his last game, and I love the fact that he's covering everything. Anything you throw up there, he's right on it.
Rick Porcello will be on the mound for game 4. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy is fun to watch. How about his last start? He had 10 Ks, lots of swings and misses, and this is one of those guys, when he's throwing the ball over the plate, he can get a lot of strikeouts.
And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Next up for the Astros, George Springer. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
Two great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. One out, nobody on. Right down Main Street, caught him looking. And with two away now, let's give you a look at what's happening in the National League Championship Series, as they've got a good one brewing over there as well. Next will be the designated hitter, Jose Altuve. In his career against Porcello, just 3 for 14. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball. Altuve is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Batting fourth, second baseman, Marwin Gonzalez.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled away. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2.
1 and 2.
The 1-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. He played an inning. No score here on MLB Network.
Leading off for Boston, shortstop,
first pitch of the at-bat. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Two balls and no strikes for Bogarts. Three and 0 now. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
The 1-1 is fastball down below the knees.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
tapper up the line. That winds up foul for the second strike. The 2-2. On the ground to second base. This could be two. One there. On to first to complete the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike.
He might want that pitch back. Up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Now a curveball's in there. 1-2 now. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Nothing doing for Boston. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Leading off for the Astros, first baseman.
First delivery to him on the way. A high fastball is in there.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
Takes a knee-high fastball. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
Batting fifth, right fielder, Josh
First
Reddick.
offering on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. In his career against Porcello, pretty average results, 4 for 15. He's taken him deep once. Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1.
Nope.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. Carlos Correa waits on deck. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks at bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Here's a look over to first. And a dive, but he's back. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. Correa, sometimes called Show-Rea, he was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Striding in for Houston, Brian McCann. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch. Breaking ball in for a strike. Reddick is off of first with 2 away. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So they pick up no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Coming to the plate now, Mitch Moreland. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. First offering on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. there's ball one. Moreland, a 32-year-old veteran. He was a 17th round pick back in the draft of 2007.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Now the 2-1. Taken, strike two.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though, that fastball that's high in the zone.
And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone. Striding in for Boston, Sandy Leon. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Breaking ball's in for a strike. Now another 0-2. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. 1-2 to the Red Sox catcher. Still 1-2. He'll try again. 1-2. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are two away now. So digging in now, Jackie Bradley Jr. will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball. 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Hit sharply on the ground. And there's the first hit of the game for the Red Sox.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, Dero, with that stacked infield on the right side. You hit it through where the shift is. Have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find the hole.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home fouled off. A runner on first with 2 away. Two and one now to Mookie.
That's in time.
Two and two.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
And it's fouled away. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Missed with a breaking ball.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Well, he made quick work of the first 2 guys this half inning, getting 2 quick outs, but then he gives up a base hit and now the walk. We'll see if he has it in him to draw the line in the sand and get out of this.
That ball's foul.
Bradley on second. Betts at first. 2 out in the inning. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 delivery. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Another 0-2 coming. Hit hard to short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0. So coming to the plate, Tony Kemp, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Betts has a read on it. Makes the play. 1 away. Now at the plate, Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that's taken for strike 1. Bregman stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He was a first-round pick back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Hit on the ground to short. Bogarts has it. Throw on to first, and Porcello's looking good here. 2 away.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Now Springer belts one. Carrying well out to left. Benintendi ranging back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Astros go down 1-2-3. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Here's J.D. Martinez.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Base hit into right center.
Hey guys, that's a well-executed slider down and away right there. The batter just did an amazing job of staying inside the baseball and driving it the other way.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Now the 1-0. And there he goes towards second. Swing and a little tapper. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that one just missed outside. Martinez on at first. Nobody out. He'll try it again from first. Grounded down the third baseline. And there's 1 away. In now, Rafael Devers. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. In the on-deck circle, Ian Kinsler. He'll hit next. And that pitch catches the inside corner. And that misses. Ball four. So it's first and second now with only one away.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 1-0. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Kinsler ahead and a 2-0 count. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the move is Springer, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. First time up, he went down looking. Here comes the first pitch. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And a fastball upstairs here that runs it to 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman. Set. Here's the 2-2. And a neck-high fastball that time. Bases are loaded with only one out. Count still full, 3-2. Up the middle. Step on the bag for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go, and we are tied 0-0. Striding forward now is the DH. Jose Altuve set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. First offering on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. Hit down the third base line, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Down the third base line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. On the ground up the middle. And there's the first hit of the game for Houston.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Settling in now, Marwin Gonzalez looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And a dive, but he's back in. First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. Bogarts moving to his left. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Striding in, Yuli Gurriel. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. Altuve, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Throw over to first, and the runner back easily. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Now the 1-0. A pitch out. The throw. And they still don't get him as he's in safely at second with a stolen base.
Well, they guessed right on the pitch out there, and I thought they might have cut him down, but the throw from behind the plate was just a little off target to the left of the bag. Could have been the difference there.
Now the 2-0. 2 balls and a strike now.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Digging in, Josh Reddick reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Now here's the ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. And, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here. Having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Here's Carlos Correa now. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. High in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. And the inning is over. Astros pick up a run on the RBI double. We played 4. It's now 1-0 Houston.
Leading off for the Red Sox, catcher.
First offering on its way. Hit out towards second. Gonzalez is up with it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And that misses, ball 1. A good tailing fastball for a strike, 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up, you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Here's Mookie Betts, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. It remains 1-0.
Leading off for the Astros, catcher, Ryan.
First pitch of the at-bat. Lays off 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. The 2-0 on the way. In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Here's the 3-1. Into center field, line drive, base hit. Well, fastball count there, yielded fastball, Mark.
Yeah, you drive to the ballpark praying to get in 1-3-1 count a night and buy yourself that guaranteed fastball, and he didn't miss it.
Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. It's 1-1 to Tony Kemp. McCann aboard here at first with nobody out. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2 pitch. In the dirt here. And costly as the runner will move into scoring position now. Here now the 2-2. Now here's a swing and a ground ball for Kinsler at second base. And there's one down now. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Alex Bregman. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. That's wide, 2-0.
Great situation to be up at the plate right now. But if you're on the mound, there is absolutely no reason to give in to him. Stay on the outer quadrants of the plate and don't get beat in the middle.
2-1 now. Now the 2-1 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Here's the first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Benintendi. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Astros on top, 1-0. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. Last time through was a base hit. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Drilled right back up the middle. Gonzalez is there, and the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Stepping up now, Xander Bogaerts. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And that one right down Main Street.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Gurriel is there, and they go down in a hurry here. As in order go Red Sox. They still trail 1-0. Digging in once again, Jose Altuve. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Now a bunt attempt here. Line toward the alley in left center. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
1 run on 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Count is 1-2 now.
It looked like from our perspective he gave up on that one a little too quick and then tried to emergency hack late.
Popped him up. Kinsler into shallow center. He can't get there as it falls in. Into the box, Yuli Gurriel. He was sacked down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Missed with a breaking ball.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and that's through for a hit. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here.
Well, that's surprising right there. Hit and run tactic used to perfection. Ball's hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second still. You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick, but he's got to take the chance to get the third.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Gonzalez over at second. Gurriel is over at first with 1 away. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Here's Carlos Correa now as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. No hits to this point. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Called strike at the knees. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. fouled off wide of first, but boy, that had some zip on it. Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. Game 4 is off to the 7th inning now, but before we get it started, let's check out our game summary to this point. Rafael Devers the next to bat. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Nat. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Fouled away. The next 0-2. And he popped him up. Gurriel on the move. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. One man is out in the Red Sox 7th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. First pitch on its way. And he popped him up. Correa over to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Nat. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Takes a knee-high fastball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Correa over to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a slider. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game. Now batting, Tony Kemp 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. A high fastball is in there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Outside, 2-1. Grounded up the first baseline. He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right. The throw into second, and he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and that's going to be all now for Rick Porcello. So he'll wind up going 6 1/3, and he's kept his club in it to this point, though he cannot win the ball game. Matt Barnes takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Popped him up, and that's going to fall for a base hit. They'll add a big insurance run here as the runner scores from second.
Boy, I tell you what, that's a big RBI late in the game here. They take a 2-0 lead, the way the pitching's been for them tonight. They're sitting in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, Dan, they've gotten great pitching all game long, and all that extra run can do is give you a little bit more confidence. You don't have to pitch with such tension out there, fearful of making one mistake.
Here's George Springer. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. Career numbers against Matt Barnes. He's 1 for 4. Ready with the 0-1. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing.
A 1-1. It's taken for strike 2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Bregman leads off first with 1 away. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Now the Astros designated hitter, Jose Altuve, hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and the runner back safely. First pitch of the at-bat. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 2 out with the man at first. Now a move over to first, and he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. Astros plate 1 on a couple of hits. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Astros 2 and the Red Sox nothing. Stepping in, Sandy Leon. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Now it's 2-0.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. Line toward the gap in left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
And they're hoping 1 hit turns into maybe 2 or 3, I'm sure.
The batter, center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. He's ready now to pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. In there, strike 2. Here's the 0-2. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Well, it's been a game of starting pitching so far. As on cue, we give you a look at our starter comparison for these 2 guys in our 2-0 ball game.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Mookie Betts. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. He's set. Here it comes. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that splitter again. He's looking for a double play, and that pitch certainly has enough depth on it to get him a ground ball.
And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Man, I'd love to see a complete game. He's certainly on his way. If he can keep the number down, the pitch count down. He's got a shot at this.
Yeah, D-Row, this is every manager's dream spot right now. You're one out into the 8th inning. Your starter's giving you some good baseball, and you could go to your better relievers now towards the end of the ball game. This is set up perfectly right now.
Into the box now, Andrew Benintendi, runner in scoring position with Sugan. From the belt, the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Line toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. He pulls into second safely as they also push across his score to make it a one-run game.
He was on cruise control the entire game, but he gets brought back to reality here. An RBI double gets them on the board, and now that they've broken the dam, we'll see if they can generate some more runs going forward.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no decision if that run comes across to score. Hector Rondon enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. Here's J.D. Martinez as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
You like the modern style of baseball. Here it is. Both starters kept their teams in the game. It's close right now. Now we hand it over to the nasty bullpens. Let's see what matchups are going to take place.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
1-1.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. His past numbers against Hector Rondon. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Benintendi stands at second with 2 gone. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a slider. Cold strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. Red Sox settle for just the 1. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Astros lead it 2-1. Carson Smith is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. So striding in, Jose Altuve. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Looks at a sinker over the inside part of the plate.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Behind 0-2 now. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Digging in the switch hitter, Marwin Gonzalez. He singled his last time up. He's set, and the pitch. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Here comes the 0-1. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. This is line to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the eighth. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Smith playing here in his home state of Texas. He was an 8th round selection back in 2011.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with one away. Digging in now, Josh Reddick. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Popped him up. And this is going to work out for him. It's a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away. Standing in, Carlos Correa. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
1-0 the count. Drilled on the ground to short. Bogarts lays out. What a stop. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Ken Giles comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 53, Ken Giles.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only one run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
From the stretch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Pitch on the way. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Giles rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. Right side. Gonzalez is up with it. On to first, and that is a big out to start the ninth. And there are the final numbers for the Astros starting pitcher. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rafael Devers. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Ball 1. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Strike called, 2-1. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. Correa is there for it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Houston have evened up the series at 2.